that even in the Millennium Development Decades, which was adopted unanimously by the United Nations General Assembly, two important objectives were literacy and education. I am glad that Ministry has recognized, and we have today recognized the distinguished contribution made by certain reformers, by recognizing them and giving them Sakshar Bharat Awards. No doubt we have made substantial progress over the last 6 decades in enhancing the rate of literacy. But at the same time, we must admit, we might have come from the abysmal figure of 18% in 1951 to 72.98% in 2011. Still, we are way behind many of our sister developing countries, even in South Asia, where the rate of literacy is higher and almost 100% literacy rate has been achieved. We have fixed the target of 80% literacy in the country by end of 12th five-year plan. And also it is appropriate that Sakshar Bharat Vigyan, along with such Bharat Vigyan initiated by Prime Minister, are to transform the Indian society in the desired directions. But it cannot remain confined only to be the government activities. The societal involvement on which Honorable HRD Minister has also emphasized is absolutely necessary. We shall have to ensure that the target fixed gender gap in literacy between male and female literacy should not be more than 10%. When it is said that literacy is a very big step, rather a leap forward to empowerment. Without literacy, we can't have empowerment. Various schemes are being worked out. Every government, because ours is the concept of the welfare state, will have to undertake and implement many of the social economic transformation programs. But we shall also have to recognize that a new paradigm shift has taken place in our socio-economic transformation programs. Today, people are not interested in merely begging or asking. They feel that they are entitled. And the new paradigm shift which I am talking of, in the recent years we have noticed that certain rights which are aimed at empowerment of the people, whether it is the job for the jobless rural population for a certain number of days, or whether it is a right to information, from the authorities or whether it is a right to education for which we long ago made a commitment.
So there you heard the President talking at the Vigyan Bhawan in the National Capital on International Literacy Day. His emphasis was on, well, working towards that goal of 100% literacy, and at the same time, because a lot of even our neighboring countries are ahead in that particular goal of 100% literacy, he has said that the gender gap in literacy between men and women also needs to be addressed. It should not be more than 10%. Well, moving on.